Ew, gross.
Yeah.
Welcome to Monday Night Starbow number 17, another $25 open tournament. In the bottom right corner of Fighting Spirit, our first match. This is the quarterfinals, round of 8. In the bottom right corner, your purple Protoss player, it's Balthazar.
At the top right, playing as the red Zerg, it is, of course, Erik from Trya, I guess. I don't know.
Erik. Just try him out.
Yeah, try.
You might really like him. Did you catch any of Eurobow?
I did, actually.
That was a pretty cool tournament. We had so many good players in Eurobow. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was actually ridiculous how stacked that tournament was.
Yeah. And that was even with a few of the top players not showing up. Oh, we have a 10 pool from Erik, though, so looking to be aggressive here right off the bat. Balthazar should be able to get this scouted off here pretty quick. And Balthazar actually also getting really aggressive, going for a gateway first. What? These guys must have played each other before.
I don't know, it was an overpool, so I wouldn't say it's overly aggressive, but I think it's more of a defensive thing.
Yeah, it's not super aggressive, but it is, I mean, you know, it's not like it was a 12 pool or like a hatch first. It was definitely an earlier pool than what you'd usually see.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and Balthazar with the gateway at the top of the ramp, I mean, that's also not what you considered standard here in PvZ either. So, both these players going to be trying to get they're either looking to be aggressive or they're looking to be defensive, depending on exactly how this meta is working out. What I'm guessing is these guys have played each other and know how they like to play. So Erik, though, is going to go ahead and get that hatchery down now. 6 Lings are on the way. Balthazar getting the wall off with the Cybercore. Going to get his first Zealot out as well. So no downtime in this tournament. We're going right after it. Cool. So Lings are going to be heading over.
And Balthazar did have his Zealot rallying, but I think seeing all those Lings, he might... Yeah, there.
Yep, just going to wall it off. Going to produce a Dragoon so that he can sit back there and keep his Cybercore and his gateway protected here.
Yeah.
And he also brought a probe up here just in case he needed a wall, in case they went after the Zealot. The Zealot's going to get out there. Oh, very nice. Pulls the probe out, gets the pylon down. Does lose the Zealot, but keeps everything safe. He's got the Dragoon out now. He's got to feel reasonably safe here.
Yeah, that was actually really sick control.
Yeah, really nice. As soon as he pulled that Zealot, he threw down that pylon there. Now, as long as the Dragoon doesn't get surrounded, he'll be okay. He can kite those slow Lings for a while. They don't do a lot of damage, but have enough of mobility to stay alive. He's going to keep rallying Dragoons. This is going to be interesting. Normally in a PvZ, you don't see a lot of early Dragoons. But because the Zergling speed is going to be so late in this game, well, I don't want to say so late. It's more that the Dragoons are coming out so early. Dragoons will be able to get a lot done against these Zerglings.
Zerglings poke up. Don't really get much done, of course.
Yep, and we do have a Twilight Council on the way here for Balthazar. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him go into like a 3-gate blink play, or maybe a 2-gate blink into an expansion, something along those lines. It's possible it could be like a Dark Templar rush or something along those lines, but I really don't see that happening. He might also just be going for a quick Zealot legs. It is Zealot legs. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, DT would probably be the worst thing he could ever do.
Well, with the Dragoons, though, the Dragoons can, if you produce a good number of Dragoons can take down the Overlords. I mean, probably just as well as Corsairs could, so... Yeah. I've never seen anybody do it, but it's an idea. It's something I might try against somebody, I don't know. I usually Forge Fast expand, though, so... This is outside of my realm of experience for the most part.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong with the Forge Fast expand, though.
Yeah.
Very safe, opens up a lot of timings, just overall, especially with +1 speed lot timings are very strong.
Yeah. Erik doing a good job here, doing a little bit of scouting around, and he's going to be moving into Hydras with speed. So, but the Zealot speed is going to be done long before the Hydra speed is, so could get a nice timing here. The fact that Balthazar is going for those Zealots. Zealots with speed do really well against Hydras until Hydras get into like a really big numbers. Once the Hydras get into like a mass numbers, it's not as effective. Zealots, or the Zerglings though, able to see this big push coming out here. So I expect Balthazar to go across the map here and maybe try an expansion behind, but he might just be going full aggression. No, we don't see any more units coming out. He's going to wall off with his pylon here.
Yeah, and it is only 2 gateways, so I think he's just going to pressure with these few units and take an expansion.
Yeah. And Spinecrawler will be finished just in time here for Erik, so really nice timing. That Zergling Scout was really effective for him. But, oh, these Hydras have got to get up here. Queen blocking the ramp. Oh, Trident blocked the ramp. Gonna get any good transfuses down.
Drones have to be pulled, and this is actually looking really good for Balthazar. It's really sick timing, but...
Yeah, he's gonna wind up losing most of his Zealots, though. And these Zerglings are gonna be able to come in here and clean up these Dragoons. Well, no, they're still... managed to kill all of the Zerg army.
Oh my goodness.
Those Dragoons are still alive. Wow, he was able to just avoid these Spinecrawlers. These Spinecrawlers did nothing in this engagement. Unfortunate placement there from Erik, trying to protect his drone line. Didn't expect Balthazar to just go straight for the ramp. Will get it cleaned up, though, with the Lings, though.
Yeah, but if you look at the worker count, Balthazar is ahead. But, of course, Erik does have that natural expansion.
Yeah, one thing that Balthazar does not have, it looks like Balthazar might be trying to save up for something along those lines. He's got to chop down his own pylon to get out. A little unfortunate, but good insurance against a run by. Oh, and the probe just gonna try to get this wall up. Oh no, he cancels the wall. These Zealots, will they be able to hold against these Zerglings? Looks like they will. There's enough Zealots here. Does lose another Dragoon there though, so that was unfortunate. The blue goo, evidence of that.
I actually don't see the blue goo.
It's unfortunate. Lower.
They have it in this game?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
It's pretty sweet. Need a fancy computer to see that blue goo.
Of course.
Alright, so we do see the Forge and another gateway coming up here. So Balthazar is going to try to go ahead and go into expansion, which he can do because he was able to do enough economic damage to Erik there that he's actually still ahead in workers. And is still ahead in the supply count. So we do see Erik, though, is going into the lair. Wouldn't be surprised if he might actually go... Well, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if Lurkers or Mutas would be better in this situation. He is going to go for the Lurker Den. Okay. The fact that Balthazar does already have the Twilight Council and is actually getting his Templar Archives already would have likely been pretty well prepared for any sort of Mutalisk timing. So, most likely a good read there from Erik, knowing what his opponent's tech tree was. And, you know, we don't see a Robo Bay. We don't see a Stargate. So, there's not going to be any detection for Balthazar for a while, except for this cannon right here.
Yeah, and we do have Storm on the way, but no +1 or anything. And for Zealots versus Zerglings, +1 is huge because basically it makes it so you can 2-shot Lings as opposed to 3-shot.
Yeah, and I do really like this follow-up from Balthazar. I mean, it does make sense, of course. He already was going down that tech tree, but look at the gas bank that he's built up. Building mostly nothing but Zealots, he's going to be able to produce a lot of Templar here. And Balthazar quickly finds a third of Erik and is going to be able to take it down. I don't think there's any way that Erik's going to be able to save this, and he knows that. He's just going to go straight for the counterattack here. He has to make sure he stays safe up front, though. He's got 2 Spinecrawlers, but 2 Spinecrawlers against that many Zealots be a very close battle. A lot of Hydras, not even going to wait until the Lurker tech is finished. He's just going to try to get in here, take down this cannon. There's only 1 cannon at the front, and now there's no detection here. Balthazar is starting Robotics Bay right now, but if Erik were to morph a few Lurkers right now, he'd be able to get a lot of damage done. Actually, having to morph an Archon here, that's really unfortunate, so he's not going to have as much Storm, and now he's supply blocked as well, losing that pylon. Going to be losing the natural. It looks like this really aggressive play might not have worked out for Balthazar, and Erik is looking like he's going to be taking this game most likely. Especially when those Lurkers finish, there's not going to be any detection yet.
Yeah, Zealots do come in, but...
Ooh, this is really big for Balthazar, being able to surround all of this.
Yeah, he will be able to clean up the Hydras, but he has nothing to do with the Lurkers.
Yeah, Observatory is on the way right now. But now there's nothing left as far as the army goes. These Zealots are walking where the Lurkers getting completely eliminated. Observatory going to be finishing here in a matter of seconds. It's got to immediately start chronoing out an Observer as soon as that finishes. Okay, here it comes.
You know, Observers are great, but you need things to kill the detected things.
Yeah, he's got to get a couple Dragoons out. There are some starting right now. Going to throw down a cannon here at the front. Will be able to finish in time, though. I'm not sure. And that gateway is unpowered. There's only 3 gateways worth of production here now. He's got to be careful. Got to pull the probes. He has a big number of probes, but look at all the Lings here, though. This is the real damage dealer here. The Lings are going to be able to take out everything. Look at all these probes doing nothing
goodness.
here. Now, if Balthazar can clean this up, that would be very impressive. The number of Lings and Lurkers, I really don't think he's going to be able to do it.
No. We'll definitely expect GG any moment. And Lurkers come around. Oh, probes do move. But it just doesn't matter.
Yep.
GG.
Erik takes the game, survives that early pressure there from Balthazar, and is able to come back and take game number 1. That was pretty